I'd like to call the meeting March the 9th, 2016 of the Whittier Regional Vocational Technical High School to order. We're having a little bit of a late start. I apologize for that. First,
Yeah, call me.
the first order of business, we'll have a pledge of allegiance, please. I'm getting good at this. Pledge of
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On the first order of business is we have public comment. We wanted tonight to have the new representative here from West Newbury. I'd like him to come up and introduce himself, please. He officially, I just talked to him, he officially starts on April the 1st.
Hello,
Thank you.
my name's Chris Weil. I'm from West Newbury, and I'll be replacing Dave Mansfield. Real quick history, so I don't bore you, but I've been on the Pentucket School Committee for 5 years. Before that, a lot of things in local town government, planning board for 6 or 7 years. Been involved there. I appreciate Whittier and the asset it is to the communities, because by trade, I'm a cabinet maker and been working in the industry for the past 40 years. So I look forward to working with all of you.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you.
We'll see you at the reorg dinner. Okay. Moving on, any other comments from visitors? Moving on, we have the approval of the minutes of February the 10th. Need a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I
Yes, sir.
move the approval of February 10 minutes of the regular school committee meeting.
Second.
Second. Any comments, additions, deletions?
Abstain.
I'm gonna abstain as well.
None being heard, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Any abstentions? Mr. Wood and Dr. Testerberg. We now have the treasurer's report.
Move approval of it.
Second by,
I moved approval, but I'll second it if you want.
seconded by Ms. Osage. Any comments on the report? Pretty self-explanatory.
I don't,
Yes.
I-
You don't have it?
no.
Treasurer's report will be handed out at the March 9th meeting.
It's right here.
Well, it was online.
It was online.
Here.
It was online.
Yes.
Okay, we can pass that later. So, no comments? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
No,
What, you want to see it?
well, of course.
You didn't look at it online?
I looked at it online. Feel free to keep my copy.
I'll just say no, you can still pass.
Oh, no, we'll give it to you.
Make it 11-1 against, one against, that's all.
Should have one, just in case. All in favor,
Everything does
please
not
say
have
aye.
to be unanimous.
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
This is America.
How'd you vote, Mr. Tucker?
I vote no.
Okay. Old business. Old business. Reports and communications, student representative, Ms. Fox.
Good evening,
Welcome.
Mr. Chairperson, Superintendent Lynch, and all of their school committee members. The girls' varsity basketball team season just ended with the loss of the quarterfinals in the MIAA state tournament. They did an amazing job this season, as none of the players this year had played on the varsity team before. This year's varsity team had no seniors, but all the players really stepped up. The boys' basketball team finished their season with an exciting win at Minuteman Tech in Lexington. The team played a great game, finishing out their season with a great win. The team is graduating 2 seniors and is looking forward to a strong team returning next season. The wrestling team finished up one of their biggest seasons in this program's history. The team worked hard all season together with some great individual performances. The team finished with 20 wins, including 2 state vocational championships and 5 CIC League All-Star wrestlers. The boys hockey team ended their season by continually improving and working together as a team. The team continued to improve and is looking forward to next season as many players are returning. The cheerleading team has also had a great season with a great effort at their competition this past weekend. The team worked hard and performed well enough to qualify for the state tournament this weekend in Wachusett. The yearbook club has continued to work hard, and so far about 70% of the pages have been submitted for printing. The club continues to work on the remaining pages and will be wrapped up in about 6 weeks. The United Nations debate team is preparing for the upcoming conference at UMass Lowell. 30 students will be attending the conference on April 5th through the 7th. Students will debate many international topics, including global climate change, combating ISIS, and the Syrian refugee crisis. The Multicultural Club has had 2 meetings this month. During the first meeting, members learned how they could use applications on their mobile devices to aid them in learning new languages. And in the second meeting, members enjoyed a presentation on Pentecostal culture in America and the world. The Environmental Club continues to work diligently in their recycling efforts. The Drama Club has not stopped working hard on the production of Grease, and they'll be performing on March 18th and 19th at 7 p.m. and on Sunday, March 20th at 2 p.m. The cast and crew are excited for the upcoming shows. The Key Club hosted a fundraiser event at Sal's Pizza and will be hosting another at the 99 this Wednesday. In addition, they will be volunteering at the school play later this month. Whittier's Interact Club has also been busy this past month. They continue to recruit new members and look for new opportunities for community service projects. The Haverhill Rotary Club invited the club to their monthly lunch meeting, recognizing the officer and highlighting the club. The club's next community service activity will be hosting a karaoke and coffee social night at the Bethany Senior Home in Haverhill. And the final is the Robotics Club has worked hard and completed their 6-week building for their upcoming competition at Reading High School this weekend. The event is free and open to the public, and the club invites anyone that wishes to see it to join there. And the event serves as a great opportunity to invite kids and introduce them to science, technology, and math. Thank you.
Great report. A lot has happened.
Can I just ask that?
Yes.
Sarah, one question? What time on Sunday for the
On Sundays at 2.
2? Thank you.
2 o'clock. Where are they? We now have a special event. We have the students that participated in the culinary area in a special competition. I believe they came in second place. Here comes Ms. Baines. You have the floor, my dear.
Wow, look at this crew.
Why don't you just step to the podium and kind of explain what happened, please?
Every year, the Culinary Arts Department and the Hospitality Department compete with the Mass Restaurant Association. So this year, we took 2 teams as we normally do. We have a culinary team and a hospitality team. The culinary team took second. Fortunately, the hospitality team took first this year. Our culinary team always does well. 2 years ago, they were in Baltimore. So this year, for nationals, we'll be going to Dallas, Texas for 4 days. These are 3 out of the 4. The other one was Nick Keaty, and he was unable to be here due to work. And it's okay if
directing
mom
traffic
wants to
over
take a picture. Thank you. A couple of the parents came. They were wondering if it's okay if they
Come on
took a
over.
picture of their children.
Yeah, this is a big deal. We saw it in the paper.
So these 3 ladies are all seniors. The 4th gentleman, Nick Keaty, is also a senior, so unfortunately they won't be competing next year and we'll miss them very much. This is Janelise Rodriguez. We have Darlene Delorbe. We have Maya Marinez.
Where are they from?
Ladies, would you like to tell them where you're
Yeah, come on up where we can see you.
So they're very proud.
I'm from Haverhill, Mass.
I'm from Haverhill as well.
I'm from Haverhill too.
Thank you very much. We just want to honorable mention to the 99 Restaurant, who also employs Janelise. They were our mentors, and they've been supporting us all along as well.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Good job. Good job.
Very much.
Can I say a little something?
Go ahead, Ms. Lynch.
I happened to be here during February vacation, and these students worked almost every day, all day during February vacation to prepare for their competition. I was also lucky enough to be the taste tester along with Mr. Labella, who happened to be here that day, and Ms. Cosmas, the taste tester for the culinary, what they were cooking that day for the culinary event. In my opinion, they should have won first place. I didn't taste the other food, but they really worked phenomenal. It's kind of like Chopped. If you've ever watched the show Chopped, they have a certain amount of time to cook the food. They have certain ingredients, and then they have to plate the food in that time and serve it. So, congratulations. The teachers and the students worked extremely hard, and it paid off because they both did very well.
Right. I just want to just add a couple of things so I don't hold up too much time, but one of the constraints is the time period. And if you go over that time period, you get deducted points. So it's imperative to get the food to the right consistency or whatever in the time period, because you really get penalized for going over it.
Wow.
Did a wonderful job.
Good for them.
Thank you. Next, we have the long-awaited superintendent's report.
For informational purposes, there's personnel action and hire, an electronics robotics instructor, a confidential secretary for guidance and admissions, a masonry instructor, mathematics instructor, a school adjustment counselor, our MCAS math after-school program, and our MCAS ELA after-school program, as well as evening school. Also, resignations, and for the purposes of retirement, there's a security bus driver and a guidance counselor position. Budget update, well, we approved our budget for FY17 today, so thank you. Our MCAS update, Whittier is currently running an MCAS after-school program for grade 10 students in English language arts. Sophomores will take ELA MCAS on March 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. On March 31st, the February retest results will be available for the class of 2017. On Tuesday, February 23rd, I attended the Merrimack Valley Chamber along with Beverly DeSalvo, a special report from Congresswoman Nikki Songas. On a side note, Nikki Songas has agreed to be our graduation speaker this year, so we're very excited to have a Congresswoman.
Wonderful.
On Tuesday, February 23rd, I attended a bomb threat assessment seminar presented by the Massachusetts State Police at Northern Essex Community College, along with Andy Pigeon, our assistant principal. On Thursday, February 25th, I attended the Merrimack Finance Committee meeting along with Kara Cosmas, our business manager, Tammy Dontremont, our comptroller, Amy Poxick, our treasurer, and Paul Tucker, the school committee representative from Merrimack. At that meeting, we were able to discuss enrollment, capital needs, and budget needs of the Whittier district. On Friday, February 26th, I attended the North Shore Superintendent Roundtable. At this meeting, we discussed charter schools and the impact on our school districts. On Wednesday, March 2nd, I attended the Merrimack Valley Superintendent's Association meeting at Crest in Methuen along with Beverly DeSalvo. At this meeting, we discussed how to ensure that we have safe schools for all students, including gay, straight, and transgendering students. And there's a wonderful speaker named Jeff Perotti. Some of you might have met him at the superintendent's conference and school committee conference last fall. He's a wonderful speaker and he's very inspiring, and it was a great workshop. On Thursday, March 3rd, I met with Chris Weil, the newly appointed representative from Whittier for the Whittier School Committee from West Newbury. We were able to tour the Whittier facility. On Friday, March 4th, I attended the Merrimack Valley Chamber of Commerce Senate meeting along with Kara Cosmas, the business manager. Senator Katie O'Connor and Bruce Tarr discussed the state issues and budget constraints by the state. On March 7th, I attended the Newburyport School Committee meeting and joint school committee and city council meeting on education, along with Kara Cosmas, our business manager, Chris Leganis, our principal, and Brett Murphy, our committee member from Newburyport. And on March 8th, last night, along with school committee member Scott Wood, I attended a drug abuse prevention program at Constantino Middle School. There was a panel that discussed how to identify dangers to children, recognize their children and how to recognize if their children are in trouble, and reviewed available resources. And that is all I have for you this evening. Today I would like to discuss a recommendation to eliminate a 12-month security bus driver position. And what I'm recommending is establishment of a 12-month security position. There are many reasons for this. One being that last August, we did not have one of our own security people within the building. With the resignation or retirement of one of our security bus drivers, this was the time to make that change, to make a full-time security position.
I'll make
instead
a
of
motion
security
to
bus driver.
establish a 12-month security position and eliminate the 12-month security bus driver position.
Any other comments on that? I think it's a good idea to keep security and driving a bus separate. Two different types of personality. Any other questions? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Unanimous. Yeah, that's one motion is both.
I'm looking for approval for a field trip request. This field trip is for the Skills USA competition in Marlborough, March 28th, 29th, and
Move
30th.
approval.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor, please say, oh, yes.
This is an overnight trip. They're just,
It is an
oh, it
overnight
is an
trip.
overnight trip.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a yearly overnight trip.
Okay.
We've done this.
All in favor, please say aye.
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 All opposed? Unanimous.
Another field trip request for April 29th through May 2nd. It is an overnight trip to Dallas, Texas. You met the students that will be competing. So it's for 4 students that will be heading to Dallas, Texas
Move
on
approval.
April 29th.
I was,
I gotta ask him, Mr. Early's not being here, is that all the paperwork?
Yes,
Where did you go?
how many adults are going? 2?
I believe 2.
2 adults.
Mhm.
You need 3? I can
There's,
always
there's
go.
only 4 students. There's only 4 students attending.
Charlie's looking at me.
You need good. All right, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
I also have another field trip for April 8th, Job Corps in Manchester. It's just a day trip for, let's see, 15 students and 2 teachers.
Move approval.
Second.
All the paperwork done?
Yes.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Unanimous.
Just a quick update on some community service activities. In Georgetown, the carpentry program is working at Pearlie Elementary School. They'll assist the framing for a new office space. This project is going to begin on March 14th, and we believe it will take 2 weeks to complete. Also in Georgetown, the auto body department will be repainting a truck for the department, and members of our auto body advisory board donated the materials for this. In Haverhill, a carpentry program will be working at the Haverhill Skate Club. They're building some boards and miscellaneous items for the club, and that is almost complete. And in Salisbury, the culinary department will be putting on their St. Patrick's Day luncheon at the Hilton Senior Center on March 16th. And if you've never been to that event, it's a fantastic event with a
It
lot of
is.
Irish music.
March 16th.
It's a
Hilton,
Wednesday, yep.
what time is that?
It's usually at 11:30.
Oh, it's during the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a luncheon.
Any beverages?
Soda.
School function. Okay, is that it, my dear?
That's it.
Okay, thank you very much. Oh,
Charlie,
oh,
I just have a
oh,
quick, I just
go
have a
ahead.
question. I just wanted to know about the school investment counselor. When does that position begin?
It started yesterday.
Oh, that's really
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Is there anything you can tell us about her?
She has a extensive background in substance abuse, working with teens and young adults with substance abuse. I actually called her references and they were phenomenal, so we're very excited to have her on board.
I'm so glad she started right away.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, she reports to
Patty Lowell.
Patty Lowell.
Mhm.
Good. All right, any other questions? Mr. Leganis.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, Superintendent Litch, rest of the school committee members. I just want to say congratulations to all the winter sports and finishing up last week, and congratulate all the teams in such a wonderful season. We still have one of the teams out there, the cheerleading team, who competed in the regionals at Triton on Sunday, this past Sunday. They qualified for the state championships. It was quite an accomplishment for them, and their coach, Rob Devo, reported that they scored one of the highest scores in the competition. The entire team should be very proud. And if anybody's interested, on Sunday, the 13th, they're going off to Wachusett to go after the state tournament. Pretty amazing accomplishment. Again, don't forget that we have the spring musical that's coming up this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and 7 o'clock, and then on 2 o'clock on Sunday. And then the Booster Club, if you haven't noticed, everything's hopping out there. Our AD, Kevin Bradley, brought in some Division I basketball games and some great advertising for Whittier Tech. So the Booster Club is real happy. We have new members with the Booster Club, and things have been very positive in collecting some cash for the children and our team. So it's very good. And maybe as you walk out tonight, I don't know if the games are still going on. We have one going on right now, Division I girls basketball game. So we had one last night, tonight, and then on Saturday, possibly to be announced, 2 games will go on here at Whittier Tech, and the winners of those games will go off to the Boston Garden. So, and it's all advertised through Whittier Tech, which is excellent. On Thursday, March 10th, which is tomorrow, over 200 students will be participating at the Skills USA competition in Greater Lowell. This is the largest group, larger than last year in Whittier history. I want to thank all the teachers, advisors, and Bev DeSalvo in advance for all their help. And last, the guidance counselors are wrapping up their interviews for the incoming 9th grade students. Any questions? Yes.
I have a question or comment. I have to confess, I don't read the sports section of the newspaper faithfully. But when I do read it, I never see Whittier sports mentioned.
You know, that actually just came up, and I know that Whittier Sports is always mentioned in a really good section in the, not in the surrounding towns, but in Haverhill, one of our surrounding towns, in the Eagle Tribune. And that's something that we actually just recently talked about in trying to advertise to the other surrounding towns, and not just with the Haverhill Eagle Tribune, which they do a fabulous job in advertising Whittier.
And they own the Newburyport Daily News,
Correct.
don't they? So
Correct. That's something we might have
I
to
would
do a little
love to
outreach.
see, I would read it more often.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
So,
Thank
and it's
you.
something, because, you know, I know maybe there's some surrounding areas that don't even know that, you know, how competitive our sports programs really are.
And that
You're
might be
correct.
attractive to students in the schools wanting to come. They probably don't even know we have sports.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think you're
So,
correct. You're
I
definitely
think,
correct.
yeah.
So it'd be nice if something PR, we can get out there and, you know, and get the advertisement. Because like you said, the Eagle Tribune is connected with the Newburyport paper
It
as well.
is, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Anything else for Mr. LeGaines? Excuse me.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now we have the
Nope.
business
Went to sleep.
manager. No report. Put a big X on here. Okay, under committee itself, we have the school committee self-evaluation. How are we doing on that, Ms. Rand?
I
Passed
turned
it
mine
in.
Ms. Rand will be contacting you.
in. Make them feel bad.
Get those in, if you would, please, so we can get the report done.
I don't even have one.
You can always bring them to the, yes,
You're
dear.
looking to have it done before the next meeting, is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Be
so
real
now-
nice if you can send it to her, or email or whatever, to bring it to the dinner. That's before the next meeting.
I
never got
thought
one.
it meant
Never
to
got
be
one?
passed
No.
in
I think it's
today.
in your packet, I think.
It was emailed.
Right now?
It was emailed out also.
You get one? Oh. Could you make sure Mr. Wood has one, please?
I got an A anyway. I'm good.
I'm sure you did. What? Yeah, they were emailed out too. Okay, she'll get one. Budget review, we took care of that. Thank you. April annual agenda items. Reorganization committee meeting, that'll be on April the 4th, am I right? What time is that?
What? What is?
Reorganization meeting, April the 4th.
No, it's April 11th.
It says April 4th.
That's Monday.
First, the reorganization. First Monday of April.
I thought it was the Monday before that. Never mind, okay.
I thought so too.
Did you? I don't know where I got that, but it's on, you know where, you know the calendar of meeting schedule that we got at the beginning of the year. When we got that, you had us pencil in April 11th for the reorg meeting, because it's on my refrigerator.
That's
So
what
it's
they
April-
wanted, but we didn't vote on that.
Okay, so it's April
Yeah,
4th. Got it.
That's the policy.
What
First
time
Monday
should
of
we be
April.
here?
It starts at what, 6 o'clock?
This says 7 PM.
Huh?
It says 7 PM in our packet.
The meeting.
The meeting,
Oh,
the
okay.
dinner,
Dinner's at 6. Meeting's
right.
at 7.
6 o'clock. Dinner's at 6. And this year, in regards to the, you know, interesting times that we're in, we're gonna try to scale down the dinner to make it more, what do you wanna say?
Frugal.
Frugal, that's a good word.
So what's that mean? You can have less people?
No,
Less
the
food.
food.
With
We're not
hamburgers?
gonna,
Bologna sandwich.
bologna sandwiches and, yeah.
They know what I want, so
No,
it don't
it's
matter.
gonna be a nice
promise it will be
meal.
nice.
We'll have nice choices, but we're not gonna try to be a little too ostentatious. Okay?
Will you bring the hot dog cup?
Caving in.
We'll have, we'll have a meat selection, we'll have a fish selection, we'll have salad, it'll be a regular meal, but we're not gonna go overboard. Okay. The annual agenda?
Don't come to this. It's not gonna be that great, but you know.
No, it's gonna be nice. There were some people that thought that the annual dinner was a little bit too much, so we just.
It's always been an excellent dinner.
It has been
Look
Has
excellent.
forward to
always
it.
been an excellent.
Yeah,
I promise I won't be cooking.
what?
Complaint.
Yeah, can we
Huh?
vote on that?
Complaint.
We had some, we had some complaints,
People?
Yeah.
People?
people.
Multiple people?
School
would say
committee
about-
members?
Since the last year, at least 7 to 8 people complained.
Wow. One of them wasn't me.
No, it wasn't just school committee, actually was nobody on the school committee.
No, I wouldn't believe the public.
Yeah, but the general public, so, I understand that, and I do think it was a little bit
Know about it.
overboard, It is quite, it is a costly adventure, I had Miss Lynch run up the costs, and
No,
it'd be nice.
I'm in favor, yeah, good idea.
Yep.
Good plan.
Frugality, good
If
I
you want
just love
second, you
that-
can have second.
I love the way the students
Well, it's still
wait
gonna
on, no, that's the part I like the most, and that's not going to change.
be, no,
But the way they wait on you and their serving procedures and everything is spot on, they're awesome. I wish I could tip them.
that's not gonna change.
Yeah, I didn't think it would. Spaghetti and meatballs is fine.
Not having spaghetti. And then we have the annual agenda and review of the school committee goals, and we'll have the quarterly variance analysis, right, Ms. Cosmos? And the subcommittees. The executive committee has not met, but we met the last meeting about the budget, so we have the February 10th minutes to approve, which are in your packet. Is there a motion to approve the February 10th?
Mr. Chairman, I move the approval of the executive subcommittee meeting on February 10th.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Gilbert. I think it was self-explanatory. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Unanimous. Instructional personnel. Dr. Testaverde,
We have nothing to report at the moment.
see anything in the near future?
I don't think so.
Mr. Tucker?
Flantoff has not met.
Okay. Salary, Mr. Burns.
No negotiations are going on.
And Mr. Irwin is not returned.
We have not met anyway.
You have not met anyway?
No.
We did enough.
We'll have to, well, I think there's something coming up, May or so, maybe, possibly, so.
Okay, so on April 4th, at 6 o'clock, we will have the organizational dinner, all the faculty and staff and members. Then 7 PM, the organizational meeting will commence. And then on April 13th, at 6:45, before the regular school committee meeting, which is at 7, we'll have the public hearing on the budget. Everybody understand that?
Yep.
Any new business for the next future meeting?
I
Oh, yes.
just, I reminded Lisa that I wanted to attend the NSBA conference. It's in Boston this year, so it doesn't involve any travel. So if there's any of
You don't want
the
to stay
other,
overnight?
well, I'll be with Mike.
Oh.
So,
Because he wants to stay overnight.
yeah.
Okay, anybody else would like
But
to
if
go?
anybody else was interested, you need to get, you must have received some information in the,
Yeah, it's in Boston this year.
yeah.
If anybody wishes to go and would like to stay overnight, we can accommodate.
It's very, the national conferences are excellent.
There are events in the evening, and so you might not want to, drive home or whatever. So if anybody's interested, please talk to, when do we have to have that?
It's in
Yeah.
April,
It's in April, so,
Early
it's
April.
early April, so I would
Yeah.
get it in quickly. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
worth going if you've never been.
Especially where it's a local one and you don't have to fly anywhere. It's a good test drive to see whether you would enjoy a national conference. But they are very, it's
I
nice
went
to know what's going on in the rest of the country as
I went
well.
to one, with Mr. Lesage. The southern educational system is a lot different than
Oh,
here.
boy.
And huge difference, not only in the size of the territory, but in the way the southern people that I talked to, they're almost more powerful than the governor. I was really, I don't say I was impressed, I was a little bit, even during the meetings, they were on the phone giving orders and delegating things. It's a whole different atmosphere. And it's good to talk to them and understand that. I think half of the education is talking to the other people, so I would have, now that's being said. And there's no need for executive session tonight?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Motion, second? All in favor?
We're out of here.
Thank you, meeting adjourned.